friends, so today we're actually going to start the second part of the July reading vlogs. Today is July 15th, and I was going to try to do like the whole of today onto the first part, but I'm about to leave. A friend and I are going down to Galveston for the night. We just kind of want to get away. We've both been working a lot, and she's had some family like stress issues, so we're gonna take some time and just go like chill out and hang out. If you saw the last vlog, I do have about 100 or so pages left of Clipped Wings. I am gonna bring this, and I doubt I get to it, but I'm gonna go ahead and bring the second book in this series, Inked Armor. That's really all the update I have right now. Oh wait, I did do something fun this morning. I think it was yesterday or last night sometime, they released the signing schedules as of now for Book Bonanza. We're still 3 weeks out. I think it's 3 weeks out, so it could change, but I'm extra and had to do this. Let me get my computer to show you what I had to do. So this is my new spreadsheet. I also have, which spreadsheet is it? This spreadsheet, where I wrote all the authors down and then did like, where's the top of it? Books I need to bring and pre-orders that I did and when I paid for the pre-orders. And anything that's not highlighted, like this one, I have it, but it's not highlighted because I haven't read it yet, so I really need to get to that in this vlog. But the spreadsheet I wanted to show you today is, there's 3 signings, a Friday, a Saturday morning, and a Saturday afternoon. So I split it up, and then I went through each list and put when the authors were doing it, were going to be signing. So there's some that are in like 2, and then there was somebody that was only in 1. Oh, there's one that was only in 1, and then those 2. But yeah, so what I'll do is, if they post another signing list on the Facebook group, I'll go in and like edit this one. And then like a week or so before the actual event, I'll print this out and sit down with my sister and our friends, and we'll figure out kind of a rough game plan. We're extra, we know, but doing this last year helped us meet everybody that we wanted to meet and get in some time with new authors that we discovered. So it works. It's just kind of ridiculous, I know. But so that is really all the update I have for you. My friend will be here in probably about 30 minutes or so. So I need to finish packing up real fast. I need to get the lawn chairs and the cooler and everything out in the car, so that's ready. Yeah, I think I will see you guys at some time for an update. I don't know when. Hey guys, it is Wednesday. I am actually supposed to be at work, but I came home early. I'm sick. Everything, like I just kept feeling really out of breath today, and I couldn't stay at work anymore. My head hurts, I'm stuffy, out of breath. Yeah, so fun time. So my friend and I went to Galveston. We only got to stay one night. I did finish reading Clipped Wings while we were there, and then I didn't actually take the sequel with me like I thought I was going to, but it would have done me good anyway, because I got home and I picked up the sequel and I went to go read it, and I was like, there's a cut on this cover. Like I could feel it running my hand over the cover, and then I opened it up and it's like cut through all the way to almost page 100. And like the pages kind of stick together, and I can't read it. I can't read it, so I need to find another copy of what's Inked Armor, I think is what the second one is called. Yeah, I was so mad when I realized that yesterday. So on the way home from Galveston, we actually, because we went through the Houston area with all of the half-price books, so we actually stopped at Half Price Books, and then we were going through Conroe, and I was like, there's a Second and Charles here too, so we stopped there. I did get quite a few books. I think I only ended up spending actually like $30 or so at both places, so I'm going to show you what I picked up. from Half Price Books and Second and Charles. So I found this at Half Price Books. It was on clearance for $3. On the Island by Tracy Garvis Graves. She's a Book Bonanza author, I believe. She's still on the list anyway. And this was what, the book of the readathon group book for, was it Romanceathon last month? And I didn't have it, so I never got to read it, but a lot of the people I saw on there enjoyed it, so I picked that up. I found this at Half Price Books. It was $6. Gabriel's Inferno by Sylvain Renard. Sylvain Renard, something. I believe this is a book that Nicolette at Falling Over Books talks about. I hope this is the same book anyway. It sounded familiar, and that was the only thing I could think of, is that she had spoken about it. And like, I hope this is the first one. I don't even know what's going on with this, but I picked this up too. The last book that I picked up at Half Price Books is Queen of Song and Souls by C.L. Wilson. This is book 4 in the Terran Soul series, and it was the next one that I needed to read and the only one that I didn't have yet. So at Second and Charles, I found this. It's The Irresistible Bachelor. Is it Bachelor or Bachelorette? Bachelor. J.R. Ward writing is Jessica Bird, and my sister has all of the J.R. Ward books, like the Black Dagger Brotherhood series, and there's another one, the Bourbon Street series, something, I don't know. But I saw this, and it was, I think it was, yeah, it was $5, so I went ahead and picked this up, and then I texted her when I got home, and I was like, do you have this yet? Because I don't recall ever seeing it on your bookshelves, and she didn't have it, so that's for my sister. I also found He Will Be My Ruin by K.A. Tucker. I only just a couple months ago started getting into K.A. Tucker's more mystery thriller type books, so I saw this one and I wanted to go ahead and pick it up. And then I found these 3 books in the Killer Instinct series by L. Kennedy. Midnight Pursuits, Midnight Captive, and Midnight Alias. I don't know what numbers they are. I think it's like 2, 4, and 6, or 2, 5, and 6 or something. But I love L. Kennedy, and like, I was going to collect these at some point anyway and read them, so I might as well just pick them up. I think they were like, yeah, like $2.75, $3 a piece, so definitely a great deal. Hello friends, good morning. It is Monday. Yeah, Monday. Sorry, I work over the weekend, so I don't always know what day it is. Anyway, I think the last time I updated you was I finished Clipped Wings, and my copy of Inked Armor was scratched and like cut up and everything, and it was unreadable. I don't even know what day was that. Friday? I don't know. Anyway, I just sent through an Amazon and another Half Price Books order to try to replace all the ones I needed for Book Bonanza. I needed the Inked Armor book. I needed a good copy of that one. And then last time I ordered from Half Price Books, I didn't pay attention, and I ended up with 2 signed Abby Glines books, and then 2 more Abby Glines books that were UK covers and didn't match. So I reordered all of those. As far as a reading update, I think the only thing I have to update you on is that I read On the Island by Tracy Garvis Graves. This one was a little bit of a hyped up book that I wasn't sure how I felt about the synopsis, but it was on clearance at Half Price Books, so I picked it up. She's at Book Bonanza anyway, so I thought, can't hurt to read it. I actually really enjoyed this. It's an age gap romance, but the main characters are stuck on an island. I think it was 3.5, 4 years that they were there. I don't remember exactly how much time passed while they were there, but I liked that it showed time passing in a realistic way. I liked that it showed what I feel like being stuck on an island would be like. I don't want to find out how realistic that is, but I felt like it was a realistic like portrayal of it, instead of just, oh, we're here, things magically happen for us. Like, they had to struggle to figure out some things. They struggled with the weather and like nature issues, and I liked that once they were rescued, like, time had passed for the people who weren't on there with them. Like, I think at one point somebody mentions they can't fly them home right away because of 9/11 restrictions, and they're like, what's 9/11? Because, you know, they didn't know. Yeah, so I really, really enjoyed this. I did give it 4 stars. I'm interested to see what else Tracy Jarvis Graves has, but I think I've seen that some of the other ones aren't quite romance. They're more of women's fiction, so I don't know how fast I'll pick up something else by her. But I do plan to take this to Book Bonanza and get it signed. I really enjoyed this. We'll be definitely picking up more at some point. So since then, the only thing I've read is Making Up by Helena Hunting. I'm like 155 pages in or something like that. And I don't know if I'm enjoying this one as much as I liked Shacking Up and Hooking Up. Or even I Flipping Love You. I read I Flipping Love You first, which is part of the Shacking Up series too. And I feel like I've liked those other ones better than I'm liking this one so far. Maybe something will happen and it'll like kind of kick it up for me. But as of right now, it's just kind of meh. Just kind of meh. But there's still like 200 pages to go, so who knows what could happen. But I don't think I mentioned it in the first part of the reading vlog. I did a Half Price Books order that came. I ordered some chunkers. Let me show you this. Okay, so it's a little bit shadowy over here, but this is my Half Price Books order. Flamecaster, Cinda Williams Chima, The Nightingale. I think they're giant. And then I got some 2 contemporaries, and then, what is it, 5 mass markets, 3 in a series, and then 2 that are just kind of by themselves. Again, I don't know where the shadow is at on this, so sorry if it's crazy, but I will update you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, so a little bit later, what time is it? 3:45, still Monday. I just finished Making Up by Helena Hunting. I got back from having lunch with my mom and I was inside reading and I was just like, Rachel, why don't you go sit in the pool and read? So that's what happened. I think I got a clip from that. This one was not my favorite. It was still really good. It's called Making Up for a reason because there was a lot of unnecessary breaking up, I felt like. I don't know how to describe it. I didn't connect with the story. I really liked the I liked the guy character. The heroine was a little bit of my issue with some of the drama that was happening, but I am still going to give it 3.5. I think a lot of it too was that I was comparing it to the first 2 books in the series, Shacking Up and Hooking Up, and this one just wasn't as much of my favorite as those other 2 were. So 3.5, but obviously it's Helena Hunting, so I'm in love with it, basically. My issue now is that I have other Book Bonanza authors who I've read before, that I have new books, and I want to read those, but I need to get to some of the actual new authors. I have Shayla Black, K.A. Lind, and A.L. Jackson that I have books from that, well, I read Shayla Black, part of the Misadventure series, but I have 2 other books by her. I think I'm going to pick up this next. This is Off the Record by K.A. Lind, I don't know which one, but my sister has actually said that she's read part of this before and didn't enjoy it, so she DNF'd it. So I'm concerned about this one because my sister and I have very similar reading tastes. We share a lot of our books. So I don't know. I think I'm going to give this one a go. I'm nervous about it, but I kind of want to know if I like it or not because I don't want to take something and have it signed to me if it's not something that I really love or not an author that I know that I really love. So I'm going to attempt this now. Oh yeah, today's also the first day of the Reading Rush readathon, which I was going to do. I like signed up for it and everything, and I put a TBR together. And then I was kind of just like, I don't want to do this. So that's not happening anymore. It's not happening anymore. We're just going to continue on doing what I've been doing. So I think that's all of the update I have for now. I'm going to go start reading Off the Record. Hey y'all, it's a little bit later. And I am about 80, I think I'm on page 88 in Off the Record. And I can see where my sister is coming from and why she DNF'd this. Here's what we have so far. The heroine is in college. She is part of her college newspaper. She, I think, just became a reporter or something. And she goes with her editor of the college newspaper, who she has a crush on. She's swooning over almost. And they go to this press conference for a senator announcing that he's running for I don't know. The political terms. He's running for some type of office again. He's already a senator running for some other type of office, I believe. She asks him a question about his policies and he like stuns her, or she stuns him. I'm still not entirely sure who exactly was stunned. I think they both were. But anyway, she writes her article after this and she is apparently pretty mean to him in this article. But it gets, like, everybody to read the story. So the editor, who she has a crush on, definitely likes her too, but apparently is being very kind of wishy-washy. I don't know. But, I don't know how anybody feels in this because they're all over the place. This is my point with the story. But, like, everybody at the school loves the article, so he offers her, like, kind of a promotion within the school newspaper and tells her that she has to go to this, like, gala thing that he got her ticket for. But he's not going. She, like, thinks he's asking her out on a date to this gala, but he's not going. And so she goes, and she ends up running into the senator again. And, like, I don't even know why. She was very adamant that she hated dancing, and then he asked her to dance, and they just went and danced, and then all of a sudden they were leaving in a limo and hooking up at his hotel, and I don't know what's going on because she's all over the place, and I'm not getting, like, I believe the senator is going to be the hero in this story, but, like, it could be the other guy, the editor guy. I don't know. I'm not getting either one of their perspectives. I'm only getting the heroines. And I just, like, I'm not, like, she's all over the place. And I don't know how to feel about that. And I texted my sister. And she said she only made it to about where I'm at now. So she doesn't know anything else that happens. But that was kind of her feelings, too. Is that she didn't connect with the character, the main character, the heroine. Because she couldn't understand, like, who the heroine was. Like, she didn't get her. So, I'm understanding that so far. I'm actually going to keep reading because I want to know who the hero is in the story. Like I said, I don't know. I can't figure it out. I'm assuming it's the senator. Both he and the editor are kind of bland, which matches up well with the heroine because in my opinion, she's kind of bland. So, I don't know. I am going to keep going. I'm at least going to finish reading... Not finish. Keep reading this for tonight. Finish off the day reading this. But, I don't know. I just don't know. Hey guys, so it is about 5 o'clock on Tuesday, and I am done with this. Chapter 12. She had just agreed to carry on an affair with Brady Maxwell. She was jeopardizing her career, her potential, parentheses, non-existent relationship with Hayden, not to mention her privacy for this man. What? Why do you think you could just... She's so wishy-washy. I can't with this heroine anymore. I'm done. I'm done. I don't want to know where I'm at in this book. I give up. I understand what my sister was talking about. And I understand that I probably was a little bit biased going into it, already expecting that. But I don't care. I'm done. I can't do it anymore. So, moving on to the next. Hey guys, it is Wednesday. Sometime in the afternoon. I don't even know what time it is. I have had kind of a productive day this morning. I got up and I called and made a hair appointment and eyebrow appointment for tomorrow before work. I went grocery shopping. I'm just now about to go meal prep. But kind of this weekend, I think I work mostly in the evenings. So this weekend, before going into work, I wanted to start kind of packing up. We're about 2 weeks out, so I wanted to kind of pack up the books for Book Bonanza. What was it? Like 2 weeks ago, I started doing the sticky notes for the Abby Glines books, but I need to, like, continue on with that and start setting all of the books that I'm taking, like, separate, so I know, like, what I have, and I need to update my list and make sure that I come home with all of the books that I left with, if that makes sense. I'm kind of... I like lists, okay? I like lists, and I like to know, like, packing list. My sister is making us matching shirts for the day we get there, the first day of signing and the second day of signing. So, like, I don't have to pack shirts, but I'm still making a list of everything else that I need to pack. I'm going to start that tonight, actually, and make sure that it's everything that it's supposed to be. I did actually pull out my book bag earlier today. I'm going to show that to you because I still love it so much. We found the bags at IKEA last January or February, whatever time it was we went to IKEA. And my sister has a Cricut, and she made, like, the vinyl cutouts for it, and I love it so much. I love it, love it, love it. So this is my bag. All of our bags are... 3 of us have bags, and they're all black, and we each picked our favorite color. Mine has a little, like, scrape there, and I don't know. Let's see if I take it to my sister and see if she can fix it, maybe. But I picked red. They all say the same thing. They all have this part, and then just our names. And this is so cute. This is the little, like, wheel and stand thing that it goes on, and I pulled it out of my closet, and it still had all of my wristbands on it from last year. Even the ones that, like... Tijan, Jay Huss, Jennifer L. Armentrout, and Tilly Cole we didn't make it to, but like I still have their bands on there, and all these are ones that we actually got to. So I'm super excited. I pulled this out. I'm ready to load it up with books and go to Book Bonanza. Hey guys, it is around lunchtime on Thursday. I'm actually getting ready to head to work, but like I got my hair cut this morning, I got my eyebrows done this morning, and I just feel so... nice. My hair was getting to just a ridiculous point, and it was so hot, and I couldn't do anything with it, and I got it layered back up, I got it cut and layered back up, and it feels so nice. I read Kristen Proby's All the Way. I don't know if I ever actually mentioned that I finished that one, but I did. And then last night I started reading Misadventures of a College Girl by Lauren Rowe. She's the same one who wrote The Misadventures on the Night Shift that I really loved. And I'm really loving this one too. I wish I didn't have to go to work so I could finish it. I think I have about 100 or so pages left. Maybe a little over 100. I don't know. I haven't actually looked to see how long this one is. But I'm loving this one so far. I just submitted a post to the Book Bonanza Facebook page saying that I was really enjoying these 2 books by her, that I really enjoyed these 2 books by her, and that I wanted to know what I should pick up at the event. So I'm hoping for some really good recommendations, and then I'm hoping that she has some of these recommendations there. If not, I may buy something. I may see if the bookstore has it, or see if I can get it, like, Amazon Primed to the event. Anyway, I need to put shoes on and go to work because it's about that time. But I cannot wait to get home tonight and finish this. I am definitely going to finish this before I go to sleep tonight. These Misadventures books are just not ones you take to work and have people ask you what they're about. Anyway, that's the plan. I feel so nice, and I wanted to come on before the humidity, which is not too humid, but the humidity will still, like, make my hair go crazy, and I just wanted to come on and have it documented that it was done. Hey guys, it is the last day of July, so I'm gonna do the wrap up for what I read in the last half of the month. The vlogging kind of got away from me. I don't really know what happened, but I did end up reading, was it 6 books? And I'm working my way through the 7th, but I'll show that to you, but I'm not going to count it as the wrap up. It will be in next month's. I finished reading Clipped Wings by Helena Hunting. I gave this one 4 stars. I bought and read On the Island by Tracy Garvis Graves. I gave this one 4 stars. I read Making Up by Helena Hunting. I gave this one 3.5 stars. All the Way by Kristen Proby. I gave this one 3.5 stars. Misadventures of a College Girl by Lauren Rowe, 4 stars. And the last book that I completed was The Lemon Sisters by Jill Chavez. I gave this one 3.5 stars. The book I am currently reading and kind of my plans until Book Bonanza, which is... Okay, so a week from today, we leave to go to Austin. Thursday morning is my cousin's wedding, and then after the wedding, we're leaving from Austin and driving to Dallas for Book Bonanza. So about a week until we leave, technically. I just started last night Misadventures on the Rebound by Lauren Rowe. I think I'm like 60-something pages in. 70 pages in. So I'm working my way through that, and then my plan is to start Inked Armor by Helena Hunting. I finally got a good copy that's not all cut up, so I'm going to try to read these two, and these are the last two that I'm planning to read before Book Bonanza that are for Book Bonanza, and really the only reason this one is because I want to know what happens. This is the sequel. And then hopefully sometime by this weekend, today's Wednesday, sometime by this weekend I can get to The Wedding Party by Jasmine Guillory, because this came out during July, and I put it to the side. I love this cover. Oh yeah, it'll show glitter everywhere. But I have this, and then next week on the 6th, I have 2 new releases, a K.A. Tucker book, and the next Mary E. Pearson book in that series comes out. So I have a lot of reading to do still. But yeah, that is my July wrap up. The books I read in the first part of the month are in the first part of the month, the first part of the vlog. If you've stuck with me for this long, thank you so much, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.